My name is Deodatus Balile. I'm the President for Eastern Africa Editors Society and the Chairperson for Tanzania Editors Forum. I have attended this workshop as a participant, not as a reporter, not as an editor, but it was an interactive session where we got the opportunity to interact with the scientists. What I came to realize at the time of starting, when we were starting, at the start we were reserving from both ends. The scientists were not understanding the journalists, and the journalists were not understanding the scientists. So by reserving our comments, by being suspicious to each other, it reached a point where we were not united. But as we proceeded, we found like we are bridging that gap. We got to understand each other. We got to know the need from each end, that the scientists need journalists and the journalists need scientists. Because scientists are publishing a lot of researches, but they don't see the day of the light. They are all kept in the, on the shelves because they are not publicized apart from the professional journals where they are publishing. So we came to a common ground by seeing the need of working together, where we've designed the mechanism that will help us to interact freely and effectively by training journalists and breaking down these scientific jargons to make sure that whatever they release for the general public is consumed by ordinary people without much struggle. And the other thing we have agreed is to establish a network. That network which will be catering across our Eastern Africa countries, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, and those who are ready to come on board sooner or later. We think with this kind of relationship that we have established, with the strategies we have put in place, at the end of the day, we'll collaborate with the local media houses like Jamhuri newspaper, which is a Swahili investigative newspaper based here in Tanzania, which I happen to own. And I think by using all available media outlets, will be in a position to get quality content, quality scientific contents to the general public, which has not been the case for quite a long time. And we think this is a very good starting point. We have agreed that it may reach a stage where we have a memorandum of understandings in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, of how to collaborate with the scientists and see how science news can be communicated to the general public, as they are more beneficial than political news, because political news is just polluting mind, but science transforming the mind from one point to the other.